Have you ever walked into a room and felt the weight of people's eyes on you, not because you did anything wrong, but because your presence was impossible to ignore? That subtle feeling of being different, of not quite fitting in, can be unsettling. It makes you wonder, is there something wrong with me? Or why does no one seem to truly understand me? But what if I told you this isn't a problem? It's a sign that you are unique, a sign that you are extraordinary, a sign that you are chosen. Being chosen isn't easy. It means carrying a rare light within you, a powerful energy capable of changing everything around you. However, this light can be unsettling to others. It can intimidate or push away those who aren't ready to see the truths it illuminates. But this doesn't mean you're destined for eternal loneliness. On the contrary, what may feel like a burden is actually an opportunity, a chance to transform isolation into strength and purpose. Understanding why you face these challenges is the first step to reshaping your journey. In this video, we'll uncover the 7 essential truths that explain why those who are chosen often experience loneliness. You'll learn that this phase of your life isn't a punishment, it's a preparation. I'll guide you through how to turn pain into power, how to view your solitude as a path for personal growth, and how to attract relationships and connections that truly resonate with your soul. So stay with me until the end, because each of these truths is like a key, unlocking your full potential. But before we dive in, take a moment to subscribe to this channel and join our growing community. Here, we discuss spirituality, self-discovery, and everything you need to illuminate your path. Your subscription isn't just a click, it's a commitment to being part of a collective of chosen souls. Now let's embark on this journey together and uncover what makes you so unique and extraordinary as we dive into the first truth about your energy. 1. The hidden power of your energy. Have you ever walked into a room and felt the atmosphere shift instantly, as if something intangible had changed without you even speaking? Some people are naturally drawn to you, almost as if pulled by an invisible force. Others, on the other hand, might avoid contact or step away for no apparent reason. Have you ever wondered why this happens? The answer lies in your energy. It is not ordinary, it is unique, powerful, and impossible to ignore. Imagine a room completely shrouded in darkness where everyone has grown used to the absence of light. When you step in and bring your light, some feel a sense of relief as they can finally see what was hidden. Others, however, who are not yet ready to face what the light reveals, may feel discomfort and prefer to remain in the dark. Your energy works in much the same way. It illuminates, challenges, and transforms everything it touches. What makes this even more extraordinary is that your energy speaks without words. It works silently, altering the dynamics around you, inspiring deep introspection in others, and often exposing truths they would rather keep hidden. This is why certain people may distance themselves. Your presence is so profound and transformative that it can be overwhelming for those unprepared to handle its intensity. But this is not a weakness. It is your greatest gift. Your energy acts as a natural filter, attracting those who are ready to evolve and gently steering away those who are not yet prepared. Think of it like a garden. Your energy, like sunlight, nourishes the flowers and helps them bloom, but also prevents seeds that are not ready from growing. While this may initially create feelings of isolation, it ensures that the connections you form are genuine and meaningful. Your energy protects you by creating a space that is fully aligned with your true essence. This energy also guides your extraordinary path. It serves as a beacon of light, leading you toward people and experiences that match the frequency of your soul. Protecting this energy is crucial because it is not only your essence, but also the force that connects you to your greater purpose. Take a moment to reflect on this. How has your energy shaped the world around you? How does it define who you are and transform the spaces you occupy? This unique light also uncovers hidden truths, not just within others, but also within yourself. In the next section, we will explore how your energy does more than illuminate. It also reveals the deepest shadows, offering profound insights for growth. Stay with me as we uncover this powerful truth. 2. How your light uncovers hidden truths. Have you ever noticed how some people start avoiding certain topics or even change their behavior when they are around you? Maybe their tone of voice shifts, their words become more cautious, or they steer away from subjects that might reveal something deeper. This happens because the light you carry reflects what they are trying to hide, even from themselves. Your presence acts as a mirror, revealing not only what is visible, but also what is buried in the shadows. For many, this can be uncomfortable, and their instinctive reaction is to protect themselves or distance themselves. Imagine walking into a completely dark room. When a bright light suddenly turns on, what happens? At first, the light feels overwhelming. It stings the eyes, and the initial reaction is to cover their face or turn away. For some people, your presence has the same effect. Your light exposes what has been hidden in the shadows, fears, insecurities, and even behaviors they prefer to ignore. Facing these truths is not easy, which is why your energy can make some people uncomfortable. They are not rejecting you. They are reacting to the reflection of their own hidden struggles. But here is the beautiful part. Your light does more than reveal. It inspires transformation and courage. Those who are ready to grow see you as a unique source of strength, a living example of bravery and authenticity. Your presence challenges them to confront their own limitations and seek growth. You are like a flame that not only illuminates, but also guides those who are ready to walk the path of transformation. Take a moment to reflect on this. How many times have you noticed people pulling away without explanation or changing their behavior in your presence? Perhaps you felt bad about it, thinking you were the problem. The truth is, this is part of the journey for someone with a light as powerful and rare as yours. Remember, your energy is a gift, not a burden. Do not feel guilty for how others react to your presence. Your role is not to change anyone, but to be a source of inspiration for those who are ready. People who want to grow will naturally be drawn to you, not because you force them, but because your light shows them the way. Share your experience in the comments. Have you noticed something like this in your life? Your story could be the nudge someone else needs to understand their own journey. Open up and let us build a community of chosen souls who support one another. And do not stop here. In the next section, we will explore how solitude, which often feels like a heavy burden, is actually a powerful tool for healing and transformation. Stay with me, because what comes next might completely change the way you see moments of silence and introspection. 3. Finding strength and clarity in solitude. Have you ever noticed that when everything around you feels silent and empty, answers start to surface? Solitude, though often seen as something painful, is actually a hidden gift. It is in the quiet moments that the universe speaks to you, revealing what needs to be healed and worked on. It is as if the noise of the world has to fade away for you to finally hear what your heart has been trying to say. Imagine your mind as a lake. When you are surrounded by distractions and constant external movement, the water becomes murky, making it impossible to see the bottom. But in solitude, the waves settle. What was once hidden begins to emerge. Old wounds, suppressed emotions, and even memories you may have tried to forget. This process can be intense, but it is a unique opportunity to release the emotional weight of the past. When you learn to embrace solitude, you realize it is not emptiness, but a portal to your true essence. From that essence, you draw the strength to build a future that is more aligned with who you really are. Every moment of solitude is like a piece of a puzzle that gradually comes together, revealing the image of who you are destined to become. Solitude acts as fertile ground. It gives you the space to plant new seeds, strengthen your roots, and grow with greater resilience. It is a place where you can rebuild your emotional foundation, finding clarity and strength to face the challenges ahead. Every moment of solitude is an opportunity to grow and align even more deeply with your purpose. It is in solitude that you find the foundation to reconnect with yourself and create a stronger, more authentic future. But let's be honest, the healing process is not easy. It requires you to confront parts of yourself that may be uncomfortable or even painful. It is like weathering a storm. The wind might be strong, the rain relentless, but once it passes, you find the sky is clearer, the air fresher. It is in that moment that you realize how much you have grown and how aligned you have become with your true self. As you grow stronger, something incredible begins to happen. Your energy changes, your frequency rises, and you start attracting situations and people who resonate with this new version of yourself. What once felt like a period of isolation transforms into a process of renewal and rebirth. And this transformation does not stop with you. In the next section, we will explore how this elevated frequency not only changes your life, but profoundly impacts everything around you. Stay with me, because what comes next could unlock an entirely new level of consciousness and connection. 4. The transformative power of elevated energy. Have you noticed that as you grow spiritually, certain things no longer carry the same weight they once did? Small problems that used to upset you now seem insignificant. What's even more fascinating is how the people around you begin to react differently to your presence. This happens because your vibrational frequency is changing. You are aligning yourself with something greater, purer, and more elevated. Picture your life as an old radio. In the past, you may have been tuning into static and interference, but now, gradually, you're adjusting the frequency to connect with only the most harmonious melodies. This process of elevation is like climbing a mountain. At the start, the path is rocky and full of obstacles. The air feels heavy and the view is unclear. But as you climb higher, everything changes. The air becomes cleaner, the noise fades away, and you can finally see the breathtaking landscape with clarity. Elevating your vibrational frequency is just like that. It allows you to see the world through new eyes and feel a deeper connection to life itself. As your frequency rises, you'll notice that conflicts and negative people naturally begin to fade from your life. Your energy creates a powerful protective field, filtering out anything that doesn't align with who you've become. This field not only keeps negativity at bay, but also strengthens the relationships that truly matter. This transformation isn't just about you. It has the power to change everything around you. Think of how listening to a soothing and harmonious song can instantly shift your mood. Your elevated energy has a similar effect, influencing the people and situations in your environment. However, not everyone will be able to match this new frequency. Those who are still operating at lower vibrational levels might feel uncomfortable or even choose to distance themselves. This happens because your presence challenges their comfort zones, shedding light on aspects they may not yet be ready to face. On the other hand, this elevated frequency acts as a powerful beacon. It draws in people who share your vision, your vibration, and your purpose. Superficial connections lose their appeal, while those that truly nourish your soul become more present. Over time, the relationships that remain are those that genuinely nurture your essence and reflect who you truly are. It's as though, by aligning with your authentic self, you begin to attract everything that resonates with your true energy. And there's more. When your frequency rises, inner peace becomes your highest priority. You learn to protect your energy like never before, choosing wisely who gets to be a part of your life and what deserves your attention becomes second nature. It's like tending to a garden. You water what blooms and leave behind what doesn't add to its beauty. If you feel you are in the middle of this transformative process, take a moment to join our community. Here, you'll find messages that illuminate your journey and strengthen your energy. Together, we can create a collective space that vibrates in harmony. But this is just the beginning. In the next section, we'll explore how even the most difficult experiences from your past have shaped who you are and how they can be transformed into a powerful source of wisdom. Stay with me, because what comes next is essential for your growth. 5. turning past pain into strength. Have you ever noticed how events from your past can shape the way you see the world today? Rejections, disappointments, or even significant losses leave lasting marks. For those who are chosen, these emotional wounds are not just scars. They become a part of who you are, influencing your relationships, your choices, and even the way you see yourself. It's like carrying a constant reflection that, while invisible, deeply impacts your life. When these wounds remain unhealed, it's as if you build walls around yourself. These walls are defense mechanisms designed to protect you from more pain, but they also end up blocking positive experiences from coming in. You close yourself off, even when you crave connection, because the fear of reliving the same pain outweighs the desire to try again. Without realizing it, this can create cycles of loneliness, even when you are surrounded by others. These emotions don't fade away on their own. They demand your attention and commitment to be healed. Feelings like sadness, resentment, or bitterness can linger within you, creating a heavy weight that makes moving forward difficult. They act like anchors, keeping you stuck in the same place, even as your soul longs to move ahead. This can limit your trust in others, making you believe that opening yourself up to new connections is too risky. But here is something powerful to consider. These wounds don't define who you are. Instead, they can be transformed into your greatest strength. They are part of your story, but they only determine your future if you allow them to. The healing process begins with acknowledging these pains, accepting that they exist, and creating space to turn them into lessons. Each wound carries a valuable teaching, like learning to trust again or becoming stronger in the face of adversity. When you integrate these lessons into your journey, these wounds transform into endless sources of strength and wisdom. As you move forward in this process, your energy begins to shift. Gradually, you'll notice that the walls start to crumble, making room for new possibilities. You'll become more open to attracting people and experiences that align with your true essence. This journey requires courage, but it is an essential step to living in harmony with who you truly are. Now consider this. What if the pain from your past was actually part of a greater preparation? What if everything you've faced so far has been laying the foundation for something extraordinary that is yet to come? In the next section, we will explore how even the most challenging experiences are connected to a divine purpose. Stay with me, because what comes next could completely change how you view everything you've been through so far. 6. How challenges shape you for a bigger purpose. Have you ever stopped to consider that the most challenging moments in your life might not be punishments but a calling? Often, what feels like an obstacle is actually an essential step in a larger preparation. It's as though the universe is placing you behind the scenes of a grand performance, refining every detail before the curtains rise on your moment to shine. Being chosen means undergoing a profound process of transformation. It's much like the work of a sculptor. They must chip away at the stone, smoothing out rough edges until the masterpiece is finally revealed. Each challenging experience shapes you, removing what no longer serves you and strengthening what truly matters. It is during this period of isolation that you begin to understand who you really are, what values drive you, and what gives your life meaning. But know this, you are not alone in this preparation. While you are being refined, the universe is also orchestrating everything around you. It is aligning people, circumstances, and opportunities, much like pieces of a puzzle, to ensure that everything fits perfectly at the right moment. Imagine a giant puzzle where every piece needs to find its rightful place to complete the picture. Although the process may feel long and uncertain, it is essential for preparing you for what lies ahead. This time of preparation isn't just about waiting. It's a journey of intentional growth and purposeful flourishing. It challenges you to find peace within yourself, build unshakable confidence, and remember that you are already whole. When the right moment arrives, you won't just be ready. You'll be aligned with the greater purpose the universe has set aside for you. Now think about this for a moment. Have you ever felt as though you were being shaped for something bigger, even if you couldn't fully understand what it was? That feeling isn't a mistake. It is the universe's way of letting you know you are on the right path. Share your experience in the comments. Your story might inspire others who are facing similar challenges and searching for the confirmation they need. And there's more. This process of preparation is deeply tied to the unique depth of your soul. In the next section, we'll explore how this intensity and distinct perspective influence your connections and the way you relate to the world around you. Stay with me, because what comes next could completely transform how you understand your journey. 7. Why the chosen see beyond the surface. Have you ever felt that you see the world in a way that few others can? That you notice subtleties, energies, and intentions that seem invisible to most people? This is no coincidence. The depth of the soul of the chosen is a rare and powerful gift, a unique connection to dimensions that many are not even aware exist. It is as though you have a vision that goes beyond the surface, capturing details that escape the notice of most. This depth, while challenging at times, is also your greatest strength. Your presence demands authenticity and truth, which can cause discomfort in those around you. Not because you confront them directly, but because your essence acts as a mirror, reflecting both the best and the worst within them. This reflection can inspire those who are ready to grow, but it can also intimidate those who are not yet prepared to face their own shadows. That is why some people may choose to distance themselves from you, and perhaps you have already felt this. Superficial conversations don't fulfill you. Relationships based on appearances or convenience feel hollow. You crave something deeper, connections that touch your soul and carry true meaning. But not everyone is ready for this level of depth. That's why, so often, finding people who align with your energy can feel like a lonely quest. On the other hand, this same depth is what makes your genuine connections so extraordinary. The people who come into your life and stay are those who share your elevated vibration and unique perspective on the world. These individuals recognize and value your authenticity, your wisdom, and the powerful energy you radiate. These connections, while rare, are transformative and strengthen you even further on your journey. Your depth is not a burden, but a gift. It is what sets you apart and prepares you to face challenges that require courage and clarity. Remember, not everyone will understand your journey, and that is part of the beautiful path of the chosen. Not everyone is ready to perceive the world with the same intensity that you do. Now that we understand how this depth influences your relationships and shapes your view of the world, it is time to bring together all the truths we have explored so far. Let's integrate each of these aspects and understand how they prepare you to fully live your purpose. Stay with me until the end, because what comes next is essential for tying everything we've discussed together and helping you take the next step in your journey. 8. A journey that proves you are never alone. Have you ever stopped to think that everything you've been through so far was not random? That every moment of solitude, every challenge, and every doubt is part of something greater? Everything we've discussed in this video proves that your journey is not a mistake but a preparation. Your soul carries a unique depth, light, and energy that the universe is shaping for a special purpose. The solitude that often feels like a burden is, in fact, the space you need to grow stronger and align yourself with what truly matters. Being chosen is challenging, but it is also a rare gift, a unique calling from the universe. Every difficult moment you face, every person who fails to understand your essence is shaping you for something extraordinary. It's like a gem being polished. The process may be intense, but the result is a brilliance unlike any other. Your solitude is not the end, but the beginning of a profound journey of self-discovery, reserved for the most courageous. Remember, your journey is not a mistake, but a masterpiece in progress. Each challenge is a brushstroke the universe uses to paint the unique and extraordinary picture of your life. You are not alone. Every step you take is aligned with a greater purpose, guided by forces that are invested in your growth. Never forget, the universe walks with you through every stage of this journey. Now, I want to hear from you. Which part of this video resonated most with your journey? Did any of these truths speak to you on a deeper level? Share your thoughts in the comments. Your story could be the key someone else needs to understand their own path. Together, we can strengthen this community of chosen souls and spread this message to even more people. If you feel that this content has brought you clarity or helped you in any way, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Here we talk about spirituality, self-discovery, and the truths that transform lives. Your subscription is more than just a click. It helps us continue spreading this light. Don't forget to like the video and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Spreading love and growth is a powerful act. Before you go, take a moment to check out the next video appearing on your screen. In it, we'll dive into more profound truths that will open your mind and heart even further. This could be the next step you've been waiting for on your journey. Click now and continue your path toward your best self. Thank you for sharing your time and energy with me. Until the next video.